What's up, everyone? South Florida Bourbon Guy here. Another daily bit from the barrel. Today I am talking about the craft bourbon revolution, and with me I've got three of my favorite craft bourbons. No particular order. Got the Penelope, and I've got the series there. I've done videos on the Toasted, the Marshmallow, the Havana rum finish. This is Johnny Fever by Burnt Church, one of my favorite distilleries. And then Jeff the Creed, I can't leave them out. In fact, they're on the back of my right arm as a tattoo. I'll have them for the rest of my life. But again, the craft revolution, it has really taken off. In 2013, there was roughly 600 craft distilleries. In 2025, from the date of this video, upwards of 3,000. Where is it going to go? Is it going to end? Is it going to drop off? I don't know the answer to that. But here's what I do know, and I'm going to just use myself as an example. Yes, I love going to the big distilleries, the Jim Beams, the Buffalo Traces when I'm in Kentucky, but there's just something to said about going into a mom and pop shop or something that just got started and they're just trying to make their mark. I always will try and support the craft distiller because I may be one someday. I'm hoping to be one day. I'm hoping not only to work for Burnt Church, and I know they've seen my videos and they probably have heard me say that 1,000 times, but I hope to someday even have my own bourbon. We'll see what happens. But I will always support the craft distilleries. Even if I don't particularly like all of their juice, I might buy a small bottle, I'll buy a hat, a shirt, just to show my support, because I know it's really tough getting off the ground. Like, how do you come up with a flavor, a mash bill that people are going to say, ooh and ah, and I love it, you know? And sometimes you get lucky and sometimes you don't. But again, typically what these craft distillers do is they're small batch distillers. They're focusing on quality and not mass production. Not saying that the Buffalo Traces and the Jim Beams of the world don't have quality. We all know that's not the case. Otherwise, they wouldn't be as big as they are. But for the craft distiller, these small barrel distilleries that are prioritizing their quality, using different grain recipes, different varieties of corn, they're trying secondary finishing like cigar cut. You know, again, I just did a video not too long ago on that. They're finishing their barrels in maybe a wine casks, or maybe they're doing something completely different. Who knows what's out there, right? Different toasting and charring levels. But craft revolution, it's taken off. I want to hear what you think about them. What are your favorite craft distilleries? Thanks for following. Another daily bit from the barrel from the South Florida Bourbon Guy.